After learning all of this, I cannot stay silent. I stand with my Tibetan brothers and sisters, and I support their calls for freedom. The communist ideology of China has been around for only about 100 years, but Buddhist civilization, ideology, and philosophy has been around for thousands of years. Only the Tibetan people should decide the future of Tibet. 100%. Tibet belongs to the Tibetan people, and I hope and believe Tibet will achieve independence. Brutal dictator of China, Xi Jinping, I have a message for you and your henchmen. I will say it again, again, and again, loud and clear. I hope you hear me. Free Tibet, free Tibet, free Tibet.
That's Enes Kanter, a 6'10" NBA center from Turkey. On the court, he gets rebounds and boasts a surprisingly graceful offensive game. Off the court, he's a vocal critic of the Turkish government and now the Chinese Communist Party. What's up, guys? I'm LeLe Farley, and as most of you know, I'm passionate about the Chinese language, comedy, and hip-hop. What you might not know is that I'm also obsessed with basketball, and despite not being very good, my passion for the game was essential for making friends in China. You see, Chinese millennial dudes love hooping. They love the NBA. And that's what makes this controversy really interesting. It's becoming increasingly difficult for businesses and celebrities to avoid taking a stance on China. While in the past, someone like John Cena getting down on his knees and begging China for forgiveness may have flown under the radar, the post-COVID world is different. Atrocities in Xinjiang, suppression of Hong Kong, and wolf warrior diplomacy have brought international opinion of China to an all-time low. In the last month alone, Harvard announced the relocation of their Mandarin Studies program to Taiwan, Microsoft's shutting down LinkedIn in China, and retailers like Walmart aim to move supply chains elsewhere. Last week, Malaysian rapper Huang Mingzhi released a song titled "Bo Li Xin," poking fun at militant Chinese netizens and the fragile ego of Xi Jinping. That music video's already got over 10 million views. Anti-CCP is becoming pop culture. Now, Enes Kanter, an otherwise average NBA player, has forced the league's hand. While Daryl Morey deleted his tweet within minutes, Kanter's made his stance loud and clear. How will the league respond? I mean, China's already cut all Celtics broadcasts, and honestly, as someone whose entire family comes from Boston, I expect that city and its fan base to come out in support of Kanter. But what about the team itself? Is it finally time we see an NBA team support a political cause outside the US borders? Will other players speak out? The Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs has already released a statement in response to Kanter's video, with the spokesman saying that Kanter is clout chasing, trying to get attention with Tibet-related issues. Ironically, this response will all but ensure that Kanter's message gets a lot of international attention, and with that attention will come pressure. Pressure for the NBA to do something. I mean, this is the league that's vehemently supported human rights and freedom of speech for minorities. Now the question becomes, does that message pertain to Tibetans, to Uyghurs, Inner Mongolians, Taiwanese? I mean, how many people have to suffer at the hands of the Chinese government before athletes speak out? The NBA lost around $400 million in the aftermath of Morey's tweet. How much do they stand to lose now, especially if more athletes speak out? Listen, y'all, Xi Jinping's facing immense pressure as the real estate bubble threatens the entire economy, power outages plague much of the country, and the international society is uniting around Taiwan. Consequently, the party is hypersensitive to any criticism, especially from abroad. This is the beginning of something big, y'all. Possibly the first domino leading to a complete ban of NBA broadcasts in China. Nationalist rhetoric online may give you the impression of support for extreme measures taken against anyone that undermines national harmony and the dignity of the motherland. But I assure you, that's all for show. Just look at the atmosphere of this 2019 exhibition game in Shanghai, just days after Daryl Morey's tweet. Trust me, as someone that's hooped all over the Middle Kingdom, when it comes to Chinese NBA fans, hollow nationalism forced down their throats is no match for their genuine love of the game. And though I empathize with my fellow Chinese NBA fans, I can't help but laugh at the stupidity of Xi and his party.
中共中央政治局常委、国务院总理李克强同志，中共中央政治局常委、国务院副总理。
First, they restrict gaming to like 3 hours a week, ban sissy boy celebrities, and now this, a blanket ban on NBA broadcast, y'all. That will infuriate hundreds of millions of Chinese fans. It'll add fuel to a growing fire of rage against Xi Jinping and the party. So grab some popcorn, folks. This show has just begun.
We really should stop this fighting. Otherwise, we'll miss the fireworks.
There won't be any fireworks.
And here we go.